Hey everybody, Shane Severson here, Legacy Realty, and we are coming to you with our June market update. And I have some critical information for all of us to understand. I'm actually going to shoot another video on the computer. My video is never quite as sharp and as good when I shoot them on my computer, but I have a graph I want to show you, and so it's probably better just to do it on the computer. I'm going to go back in and spend some more time on what I share here. So if you want some more detail, watch our next Tips Tuesday, and we'll get through some more details here. But I feel like this is the most critical time in a quick shift in a market, so it's important to understand what is going on. But let's jump in. Our numbers are in. We're a little late in the month sharing these, but it is time for our June market update. I've got all the statistics right here with me. The average price. Now, I share this a lot. I only look at single family homes. So if you see other stats out there that are showing lower, that's because I only go off of single family homes in Denver. In 22, our average for June, 767,741. We are over 750. We're pushing 800 now for an average single family home in Denver. That's mind-blowing. Last year it was 676,118. That is an increase of 13.6%. So that is massive. We are pushing an average home of 800,000. Active listings, 2022, 6,375. So 6,375. In 21, we were 5,039. So we're going to start to see the market shift a little bit. We know that. People are thinking the drop is going to happen, the crash is going to happen. Simply not true. But if you're uneducated, just looking at the news, looking at things and what's going on, you would think that would be the case. So we are up 26% on our active listings. Our monthly inventory, similar number for 2022, 1.2 in June. Months inventory, and in 2021 we were at 0.8. So we're up 50% of our inventory in a year. That's going to take a drastic shift to our market. Now, is it going to drop? Is it going to crash? Of course not. We'll talk a little bit about that. Average days on market went from 12 to 13. So we're at, well, didn't go from, it is at 12 from 13. So that is a negative 7.7 drop. So anyway, let's talk about, I want to show a graph of what is actually going on in the market right now so that people understand what is actually happening. So if we look at, Cameron helped me put together this graph, and so I appreciate him doing that. This is our appreciation. It's not specific. It's not meant to be specific. It's just to give ideas. People feel like the market, they've been feeling this for years. The market's going to crash. Now we see prices dropping. I would say a lot of homes are dropping 60, 70. In the example I have here, $75,000 drop. And so people feel like the market is dropping 75,000. If you go back over and watch all my market updates, if you watch my Tips Tuesday, you will know I've been saying that the prices do not overbid because the prices will drop back down to normal. I feel like, my personal opinion, it's a little early to know, but I feel like we are right at that point. So let me give you one example. If you look at this example, if you have a $650,000 home right here, that home is worth $650,000. Now, people would say it's worth what somebody pays for it, and that is true. But you can see our market has been based on fear, panic, bad education, bad information, and so people are paying way more than what the house is worth. Now, how do I know that? Well, I know that because a house in a neighborhood is at $650 listed. The value, in my opinion, is at $650, and it appraised for $650,000. So an appraiser says your house is worth $650,000, but we had 10 offers, let's say 15, 30 offers, whatever it is, and it gets bid up to $750,000. So got bid up to $725,000 because it got bid up to $75,000. That buyer had to bring in $75,000 cash because no lender was going to loan on it. So what happened? It's overbid by $75,000. They paid $75,000 more than it's worth. Now, with the appreciation the way we have been, the feeling has been you'll make that up in 6 months, a year, and that has been true. But I've been saying for years, the second that those overbids drop down, you no longer have that and you are upside down. I believe that we are at that point. So here's the danger. If you're selling a home, and I'm going to shoot another video on this, if you're selling a home, right now you feel like you probably have a bad agent because they're not selling your house for $725,000. I'm having conversations with people saying, I have comparables at that. Let me get rid of this here so you can see me. I have comparables at $725,000. Yes, you do, but that is overbid, and so your house is not worth that any longer. So you really have to know what's going on in the market, what are the current comparables, so that we can price currently. Here's the takeaway from all of this. You must know who you're using as an agent, and they must be really good at pricing homes, tracking markets to be able to drive you the high value that you deserve. So make sure that you're educated on values, make sure your agent is educated on values, and you can still get it on the market and sell. So I think today is still a good time to sell. I'm going to talk about that in another video so we don't take up too much time. Right now is an incredible time to buy. I'm going to address that as well. It's all based on fear. People are going to give their homes away because they think we're in the crash. You as a buyer can take advantage of that. So this is probably the best time to buy in this little period right now that we've seen in a long time. And if you're investing, yes, cash flows get tight. I talk about it all the time. Invest, I promise it will catch back up and you will have an incredible investment on your hands. So market continues to grow. It's not slowing down. There is no sign out there saying that we're going to crash. I know many people disagree with me, but it's just simply education on understanding the market, what's driving the market, and why prices are going to continue during a recession that we all know we're heading into. So anyway, God bless. I hope that helps. I hope that's good information. Stay tuned. I'm going to shoot another video right after this one. It'll come to you on Tuesday, and it will talk about what to do as a buyer, what to do as a seller more specifically, and we'll address this chart again one more time and go into a little bit more detail. So God bless. Hope that helps. We will see you real soon.